Hey sunshines, welcome to BunniPhish Crafts. I'm Heather, known as BunniPhish on Instagram, YouTube, and Patreon. Today is Tuesday the 18th of May 2021 and this is episode 15. So today we are at the beach. My children are in the water. Yes, in the water. And I am not in the water because even though it's 80 degrees outside, it's only been hot this week. So I'm not interested in freezing, but they are. They've been pushing for it since we came to the beach on Friday. So yeah, we are here and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I have a pair of Under Armour socks that I'm knitting using 716 knit, 716 sock in the kitten poker colorway. The second Stellan sock, hoping to get through the heel today. I am working on the Recalibrate sock top by Shayna Lyons Designs. I have part 1, I'm working on part 2. This is going to be the rest of my top, those 3 colors together. I think they'll be super cute. I'm reading An Unkindness of Ghosts. I'm getting decently far in it. Almost done. And maybe I'll spin a little. Oh, also I brought the shawl. I brought the crochet shawl so I can work on it because I really want to crochet another thing. Look at these birds. Look at them. So ballsy. Anyway, I have this so I can work on it because I want to crochet a blanket, but I'm not going to let myself start that crocheted blanket until I finish this shawl. Oh my goodness, look at these visitors. I can't look at them, but my camera can. I looked at them and they got real nervous. So my head is down. Hey sunshines, it's Wednesday night. Remember yesterday I said I was going to, yesterday at the beach, said I was going to work on the heel of the sock and I had just barely the pink. Well, I lied. I didn't work on it last night. So today I knit the heel flap, the heel turn, and the foot of the sock. The whole thing today. I just stopped because honestly, I'm too tired to worry about starting a new color. Even though it's right here waiting. It's right in the bag. I just don't want to. I'm tired. So, I'm going to put this away, but I did a little bit on pretty much everything else except the Under Armour socks. But not enough to show. I mean, obviously this is what got the work today. But look how pretty it is. So pretty. So now I am going to finish An Unkindness of Ghosts and go to sleep. Hopefully I finish it before I fall asleep. I am super close. I'm on page, I just finished 324. There's 349 pages in the book. So we shall see, but I'm pretty tired. So I don't know. Hey sunshines, it is Thursday and I am getting ready to record a tag video before my class. And hopefully at some point I'll record something else to show you, but today was a really good family day. So last night was Patrick's last official day at work. And not at work, at work overnight. So he's no longer he's now a day walker instead of night crew. So that's new and interesting and different for him. And to celebrate, we had family dinner. We went out to Mod's Pizza. I got a Lucy Sunshine, which I inhaled. And I also got a salad, which I will eat later tonight when I'm hungry again, or tomorrow. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, because I brought it to work and I have Tupperware here, is I think I'm going to split it in half and take half to work tomorrow for lunch and eat the other half on Saturday for lunch. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so it was a really, really nice little family moment, even though we literally ran home from school, picked him up, drove to the restaurant, ordered our food, picked it up, took it home to eat, and I grabbed a book and ran out the door because I like to be here early so I can get set up and record things if I need to, and that's just my schedule. So I ate in the car, so I ate with my family technically. But it'll be nice that we'll have more opportunity for things like that, and I am absolutely looking forward to not having to stay out of my bedroom all day. That's going to be super exciting. That might be the thing I'm most excited about for Patrick's new job, is that I can go in my room whenever I want and not have to worry about waking him up. Here's my setup for class. I want to get just a couple rounds on this, maybe the yellow stripe. I think I want to do my yellow stripe on here during class, and then weave in the ends on this sock because there are a handful or so to weave in, and then I will be working on my recalibrate top with my lemonade from Mod Pizza. So good, and clearly Canadian. This is my favorite. We stopped in a gas station, probably so Patrick could buy tobacco. I don't know exactly what he went in there for. Could have just been to pick up soda or whatever. But we stopped and he grabbed me that drink because it's my favorite. All right. I don't know when my student's going to be here, but at some point, and until then, I will read No Heaven for Good Boys because I finished An Unkindness of Ghosts. The ending wasn't my favorite. I felt slightly dissatisfied, but I didn't hate it. I could understand why it ended the way it did. So yeah, I'm gonna start this right now and work on this sock. Hey sunshines, it is Saturday, it is hot, but I'm out for a little bit of errands and date with the boyfriend, so that's good. We went through to the thrift store to get clothes for him for work because he starts his like big kid job tomorrow. So he needed more button-down shirts and jeans and pants in general without holes in them, because when you're the grocery manager you can't dress like you're basically a homeless kid like he did on Night Crew. So we went there, but as we were in line at thrift store, we went to Salvation Army. Did you know that if you have one of their red bags, anything that fits in that red bag is 5% off forever? You can reuse that bag forever. Mine currently has a broken strap that I'm gonna fix. So we were there, and this bag is full of stuff for me and the kids because he went to a different register. Why would you go to a different register to pay for your stuff? Especially because he was getting, you know, expensive dress shirts and stuff. And I was like, I was gonna get 5% off your, you know, $13 shirts and stuff. But no, you wanted to go to a different register. Whatever. So now he is picking me up a sushi bowl from BunniPhish, and then he is going to get something else. Like, he doesn't like sushi like I like sushi. He doesn't like sushi at all. He doesn't like raw fish. So, well, whatever. How can you be from Florida and not like sushi though? I don't get it. Hello sunshines. We are at the park. It is Sunday, the 23rd of May, and feels really weird today. It is Patrick's first day in his new position, his first day working day crew. So I just dropped him off at work, and then I swung by the library and dropped off some books, and now I'm at the park. I'm going to take myself for a walk for a little bit before I go home and do some cleaning, and then I'm going to go to my mom's to do laundry, and then after that I'm going to go pick up my kids. Do I know how to take a day off? Not really. So yeah, it's good. I also picked up some breakfast and lunch at Patrick's work, so it'll be good for that all day. Let's go take a walk. Let's go see what's blooming. I also picked up some allergy medicine because apparently I'm out. And yesterday I woke up with like the back of my nose throat connector area being super dry and hot. So yay, it's allergy season, and mine are draining, which means I'm pretty gross and sniffly. But hopefully this allergy pill kicks in soon, and hopefully I can sleep better tonight. I had a terrible time trying to get to bed last night. Anybody else allergy sufferers? Green things are pretty, but man, my body and respiratory system do not approve of the blooming. Let's turn around and look and see all the pretty things. Isn't this path beautiful? This used to be a golf course, this park. So now there is a play area for kiddos and a walking path and lots of great space for picnicking. There's a pavilion that people have weddings at. It's really, really lovely, and it's really close to my house. Close enough that my son and I walked here a couple times. I mean, it wasn't a short trip. We made a whole day of the trip, but you know, we've done it before. This is my mom's beautiful flower bed in front of her house. Oh, I just can't see because of, you know, sunglasses. Hello, sunshines. It is Sunday night. I am getting ready for bed. But first, a few check-ins. So I have finished the main body of the shawl, and I have done a setup round on it, and now I just need to figure out how I want to do the border. I assume I am going to rip and recrochet at least twice before I figure out what I want to do with it. I don't think I showed you the finished first sock, and the second sock is somewhere in this blue section, but it's in the car, so I can't show you. I've also finished the first 3 sections. Excuse me, allergies. The first 3 sections of my Recalibrate top by Shayna Cohen. I love this, and I have realized that if I work diligently on this week, then I can wear it by my birthday on Friday. So I'm going to try to do that. I will keep you updated. Also, did I tell you that I started this book, No Heaven for Good Boys by Keisha Bush? It's really good. I'm quite far. I guess I'm more than halfway through this. I just started it a few days ago. It's really good, but very sad. It is about, I don't know how to say this word, Talibe? I don't know. They're young boys who are forced to beg in the streets to, for their teachers. They are people who are supposed to teach the boys religion, and they don't. Instead, they force the boys to beg for money. So it's all about how that affects the children, the lives of their families, things like that. It's really, really interesting. I also started reading Stamped: Racism, Anti-Racism in You. It's a remix of Stamped from the Beginning by Ibram X. Kendi by Jason Reynolds. And I'm not very far. I think I read the first two chapters. I figure if I read a chapter a day, that will be good. And it's really interesting so far. It's written for young adults. So it's kind of conversational, covering all the topics that Stamped from the Beginning covers, but in a more easily digestible way. Or so Ibram says. Ibram? I should look up how to say his name. I will. I follow him on Instagram. You think I would have checked by now how to say his name. Anyway, he says in the introduction that that's what happened, what Jason did for this book. So I'm looking forward to continuing to read it. Y'all, it's Monday morning and I forgot my knitting at home. It's okay. I can just work and not knit. I mean, I grabbed the sock, but I don't have the needles to do the toe. It's not very much knitting. Hello, sunshines. I'm at the yarn shop so I can teach. It's Monday evening. I've almost finished the second sock. I have, I think, 2 or 3 more decrease rounds and then a Kitchener. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to work on Recalibrate, which I was really, really hoping to have to wear on Friday. But I don't know that that's realistic. It would have been realistic if I had taken my project to school today to work in all of my sitting time and like on my lunch break and stuff. But I don't know if I can do it now. I'm going to try. Let's see how far I get tonight. Da, da, da. Finish the socks. Look at how well they matched up. Oh, you can't see the toe line. Look at that. One has like 7, is it 7-ish more purple stitches than the other. So cute. I will be wearing these to school tomorrow. These were made using Knit Picks Felici in the rainbow colorway on US size zeros, and then this yarn is Deborah Norville Serenity Sock in black. friends, it is Friday the 28th of May. I don't know why I had to think about that. And it's my birthday. I am in the car on the way to go to the library on my lunch break. Hello, sunshines. It is Friday. I have not recorded all week.
And it's her birthday.
It is my birthday. And we are in the car. We just met up with my dad for dinner at a local pub. It was delicious. It was the first time I've been there. I got the cottage pie, I think it's called. Gabriel got corned beef and cabbage, and we shared that. And Mara got mac and cheese, which was delicious. Patrick got open-faced turkey sandwich, also delicious. And then we stopped and we got chocolate. So I have a dark chocolate turtle, dark chocolate coconut cluster. This is called couch potato, so it's got potato chips crunched up in it. This is the, let's see, that looks like the dark chocolate cherry almond bark. Dark chocolate sea salt, and dark chocolate something else. Some other sort of delicious thing. Trail mix. Maybe this is the trail mix and this is the cherry almond. I don't know, but it's all going to be delicious. And also, my classroom teacher made cake, and I got to take home the leftovers. So that's exciting.
And Gabriel and I both have ice cream. I got chocolate and Oreo. Gabriel got birthday cake and Michigan hot hole.
Good morning, sunshines. It is Saturday, the 29th of May, and I don't work today. The shop is closed, so I'm going to do something really fun with my kids. We are going to go on a dino walk. I don't really know what it is, but it sounds cool. And it sounds like something Gabriel would be really interested in. Mara doesn't want to go, but too bad. She's going. So, yeah, that's our plan for today. But it's still early in the morning. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. And our tickets are for noon. So I think we need to leave by like maybe 11, which means I have a while to do things. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning, but I'm also going to do some crafting. I haven't talked to you guys pretty much in the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry. It's been really, really hectic. Life has. Plus I had that kids going to Kentucky weekend, and that just, those are always weekends where like I just don't have enough time because I'm spending 6 hours each on 2 days, at least 6 hours driving, plus time to stop for food and gas and bathrooms, and like, yeah, those days don't exist. Not really. But anyway, I have been crafting. I finished my Recalibrate top. I'm really, really pleased with it. I will have Gabriel take pictures while we're out and about, I think, so that you can see what it looks like. It's really, really cute. Highly recommend. Patterned by Shayna Cohen. I'm a test knitter. I believe the plan is to release it in late June. So I'll definitely let you know when that happens. And then let's look at the things that I'm working on. I still have this design shawl going. I haven't done anything on it since the last time I showed you. I just am uninspired to do the border right this minute, but I need to. So it's the holiday weekend here in the United States. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I don't have any plans this weekend. Well, I have 2 plans this weekend. 3 plans. Okay, so I have some plans, but not any major plans. Today we're going on the dino walk, which should be fun. But I have a project that I can take to that. And then tomorrow morning, I'm getting a washing machine. You guys, I'm getting a washing machine tomorrow. I'm so excited. My kid's dad bought it for me for my birthday. so excited. And it will be delivered tomorrow morning. So then I can start tackling Mount Laundry. Because it's like the transition time. So we're like starting to put away our winter bedding and our winter coats and stuff. So it's even more laundry than it's been since I haven't had a washer. So yeah, that's coming tomorrow and I'm super excited. Also tomorrow evening, dinner at my mom's. So yeah, that's my plan. Those are my only plans this weekend. I don't have any plans for Monday. So I am going to try really, really hard to get some of these things finished. So let's look. I think I can do the shawl border. If I just make some decisions this evening after I get back, I think I can. I'm going to attempt to make decisions about this border. And hopefully, like, if I make the decisions, I can probably finish it tonight. I probably won't, though, but I could. However, remember I told you that there was something that I wanted to start crocheting, but I wasn't going to do it until I finished this blanket? Well, I was a liar. I really wanted to use this rainbow cake yarn. So I am. I'm not quite halfway through. I think somewhere in this yellow is halfway. And I'm just making a corner to corner blanket. It's only going to be as big as this ball of yarn can make it. And then I might pull out like a white or something to do a border. Maybe black would be cute. I don't know. I haven't decided. So yeah, I started this yesterday. This was my birthday cast on. I just really wanted to use the rainbow yarn. So I'm pretty sure I can finish this in the next couple days. I'm also working on my spin for with fiber that Jenna sent for me at Christmas time that I started way back in Vlogmas. I have this much in my bag and then probably another 4 or so little nuggets of yarn that I need to spin. So I need to get on this because I need to have this spun and plied and knit into something by ZK. So need to get to work. And then I am working on Under Armour. This is still the first sock. I've barely worked on it, but I'm going to take it today because it is a pattern I can walk and knit, and I just love these colors. It looks like Starry Night. Doesn't it look like Starry Night? All right, next time I see you, we'll probably be with some dinosaur footage. Hello, little Triceratops. Are you happy to be here today? You're not? Oh no. Dino walk was really cool, and Patrick's at work and I have to pick him up from work. So I made the decision, the place that we went for the Dino walk is a little less than an hour away from home, and I thought it made more sense to bring my kiddos to the park for an hour. The park with the beach, obviously, there's the water, instead of going home and just sitting around and waiting for an hour and a half and then picking up Patrick. So we are at the beach park thing for an hour. Mara's like, oh, we should have brought bathing suits. Girl, it's only 60 degrees outside. No. But, you know, they're on the play structure and they're having fun. And I am working on the sock that I brought. Hi friends, it's Monday the 31st of May, and this is pretty much where I've been all day. Patrick took the kids to get stuff so they could work on the yard. I'll show you next week because he has 3 days off this week, so they started it today, but he's going to finish it later this week. So they were gone for like 2 hours doing that, and now they're outside. They've been out there for like 3 hours. I have done so much laundry. Did I tell you that my washing machine was delivered yesterday? So I spent the morning panic cleaning, as one does when strangers are coming to their house. So today I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some things. No. Today I'm going to read this book. I'm about halfway finished, and that is my plan for the day, is to read this book and do laundry. So I'm going to close out this vlog. I know it's been really spotty. May got away from me. Not even going to pretend it didn't. Totally got away from me. June is probably going to be a little bit spotty too, but the cool thing about June is 2 things are happening. The ZK and all the small things it's going to start. But I'll have a separate video for all the small things. What's your finished project? Oh my gosh, that's cool.
It's a paper puppet.
Look at this paper puppet. Look at that hair. Oh my gosh. Can you make her talk?
Yes.
Oh, you can. Hello. How are you?
Mom, you're so silly.
This is pretty cool, Mar.
Yep.
I like it. Look at that.
Are people asking for her name?
Yes, people want to know her name. What's her name?
Her name is Maddie.
Maddie. She's fantastic.
Yes, but her real name is Madison.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yep.
All right, friends. So this is signing off for the week. Goodbye from me and Maddie. Goodbye.
And Mara.
And Mara. Oh, she went out of frame.